The Bhutan Youth Development Fund is a leading youth organization in the country. Established in 1999, it has been working towards providing equal access to education, employment, skills development, youth leadership, and drug rehabilitation, among others. As part of its drug education and rehabilitation program, which was started in 2004, YDF has been helping vulnerable youth who are dependent on drugs and alcohol. Currently, YDF runs 2 drop-in centers and 2 other rehab centers in the country. So far, it has rehabilitated about 1,000 people living with substance use and has provided employment to over 100 of them.
The class 7 hishimle shurathi chanda nyuzena tele shani sin shamasu te pham inchasulu kangil modu lesher jingai tithoka tele class 7 azumle fa tele pelthini coaching ai yamati one of the top 10 na timi chanda music te pesha te meptai
잔디 파이가 아마게 유다제 조처면 네 오늘 유점이 어디처럼 네 오늘 유가 슈타이바 네 잡잡자니 소소 섭션 거부 슈타이바 네 오늘 슈타이바 겁니 네 잡자는 어디는 졸라겁니랑 하나 네 오늘게 잡자는 다워든 남순 에디셔널 슈타이니 남순 오버 크로닉 알코올 좀 졸라.
YDF has embarked on an innovative enterprise that combines youth development with environment conservation. The initiative is an example of how vulnerable youth recovering from alcohol and drug use are gainfully employed in eco-friendly projects. Welcome to the Waste Paper Recycling Unit at Jimina. The unit was established with funding from the Global Environment Facility's Small Grants Program, the United Nations Development Program in Bhutan, and the Goodwill Community Foundation in the United States. The unit offers post-rehab programs, primarily reintegration of recovering youth through gainful employment. Earlier, without employment opportunities, a large number of recovering youth had relapsed into using drugs and alcohol.
Annually, in our rehab center, every batch of 20 to 30 people, after their treatment program, it's very difficult for them to get employment. And because of unemployment problem, or employment opportunities for them, again there's a high tendency of getting relapsing and getting back to their old habits.
Besides problems related to the youth, waste is an emerging challenge in many urban towns in the country. The capital city, Thimphu, alone produces over 16 tons of paper waste every day. In this slide, the recycling unit provides training, employment and livelihood opportunities to recovering youth, while also reducing paper waste by reusing it to manufacture egg trays. And hence, in its own small way, this contributes to Sustainable Development Goal 8, which is decent work and economic growth, and Goal 12, which is responsible consumption and production. For now, 5 recovering youth are employed full-time at the unit, while 2 professional operators manage and run it. The unit can employ up to 10 recovering youth. In a year, the plant will recycle close to 100 tons of paper, therefore greatly reducing paper waste.
The main objective of initiating that project is, number one, is to help in conserving the biodiversity, the rich biodiversity of our country, and number two is also to provide employment opportunities for the recovering youth.
Each day, the unit produces about 3,500 to 4,000 egg trays, earning an average of 11,200 newtons a day. The unit aims to produce over 1 million trays a year that will generate about 3.5 million newtons in revenue. This income from the unit sustains its operation and supports the employment of the recovering youth. It also contributes to sustaining the activities of the drug education and rehabilitation program. The egg trays are supplied to Karma One Stop Shop, which distributes them to agents across the country. The local production of egg trays has also greatly reduced import of egg trays from neighboring countries by almost 70%, reducing outflow of cash from the economy. But more importantly, the egg tray manufacturing unit has come as a blessing in disguise to the recovering youth.
Tauni bot pakam lai bulik pula la ne chapchu nam sila la turki tur anishan ni charu baki bu nam sapura ni ai charu phi chala tha turki tur sapura ni na kang ni pura hang kangin udav shol mala la wakti ge dipinali ma ke rante rante lang butu parents ka bu charu ali re batru ani chunjal
Nima Pamalu Pamda Pinchalu Namsam Giki Mimichi Turu Elen Turujinma Tochi Palitu Tulitube Chanda New Zealand with Mimichi Tato Viodalu Yochi Top Ani Viodalu Dionglet Demata Mingachi the pumping Chakamjina on the Vina Pakini Ru Tatungachi Program Beswe Pomlu Turuchi goes or machi pomlujin, the palm same guy, the palm same gather mache, my name same guy is unique.